Okay, this is video 5, so we're going to have a go at drawing an interior view of a room. I'm going to try and draw a kitchen, modern fitted kitchen. So the first thing we need to do, like we did on the previous video, so this is video 6, previous video, video 5, if we draw the back room or the back wall of the room, the kitchen, so we've got a vertical, a horizontal line and another horizontal line and a vertical. Don't draw it too big because the size of this rectangle or square represents how far in the room you are. So if you draw it enormous, the size of your room, it means that you're right in the room, right up against the wall. If you draw it tiny, it means you're very, very far away, so almost like a corridor. So just roughly a moderate size in the middle. In the middle of the square or the rectangle, you need to decide upon your eye level. So if we go for roughly round about human height, halfway, and then like we did on the previous video, from the center, this is the vanishing point. If I line up my ruler with each of the 4 corners, but draw on the outside of the corners, this will then construct either a wall, a ceiling, or the floor. So again, I'm lining this up with the corner. So you've got to try and be as accurate as you possibly can. So if I line this up here and then project that through, there we go. So we've now got the floor, we've got the 2 walls, and we've got the ceiling. So if we want to draw an interior view of the kitchen, we're going to start with, I'm going to draw the foreground in first of all, and then project it back. Sometimes if you draw the items in the background and then project them forward, they end up being enormous. So if I draw, let's say, this side, hopefully you can see this, if I draw a kitchen unit with a vertical, a horizontal line, and the same one here, I've got another horizontal line and a vertical, like this. And then each of the corners, like we did on one of the very first videos, I can get lined up with the vanishing point. I'm going to project them back. So if I line up this bottom corner and project that back, but you don't have to go past that line because that's through the wall. If I line up the top here and then draw in roughly what I think I might need, around about that much, and again I'm going to line up the top and project that back, roughly drawing in what I think I might need. So where this point here touches this horizontal line, that's an indication to say, look, I need to go vertically upwards. Where it touches this depth line here, that's an indication to say to me I need to go horizontally across here, which then gives me my unit on the side. If, let's say, I want to draw the kitchen units going along the back here, if I decide how far out they come along here, so I'm going to draw a horizontal line across here, so it's parallel with the wall, so across here, all the way along here. When it gets to this point here, that's an indication to say, look, I need to go up, so go vertically upwards. And then on this point, I need to decide upon the height here, so it's going to go vertically upwards. It's going to hit that depth line again, there. And that's an indication to say I need to go horizontal again. Again, I want to try and make sure it's as parallel as I possibly can get it. So send that across here. And it's going to hit that other horizontal line here. And then this section, this is the wall here, this line here. So I'm going to use that and project that horizontally across. It's going to go across here. And it's going to hit that vertical line, the corner of the back room. And then with a bit of luck, if I use my vanishing point, it should line up with those 2 points there, which should complete the carcass for the kitchen unit. If let's say on this side I want to draw a fridge, we're going to draw the same, just the proportions will be different. So I'm going to draw the side of the fridge. So I've got a vertical, I've got another vertical, and I've got a horizontal line here. If I want to send the fridge back, obviously I don't want it to go the length of the wall, so I'm just going to draw in what I think or estimate it might be. So I'm just going to draw a little bit in. The same on this bit, so I'm going to see this corner here, send that back to the vanishing point. Now this corner doesn't have a direct route back to the vanishing point, and that's because, if you look, it's above the eye level, which means I cannot see the top of the fridge. And then if I decide how wide I want the fridge to be, I'm going to project that bit up. If you'd like to put some doors in here to find the middle, you can just very faintly just draw corner to corner. That will give you the halfway point, in which case you can then map with a vertical line where the doors will be on the side. Okay, so that's a carcass, the general carcass of the kitchen. We'll have a look at some other details on the next video. Off we go.